Hi, friend. It's Laura Winters, your host of Miracle in Time podcast and owner of Your Light Holistic Therapy and Wellness LLC. You are a miracle, plain and simple. It's a miracle you are here. A miracle changed my life, and maybe this is the miracle that will change yours. Here we go.
Hello, friend. I think I hit the tower moment. And man, a lot of things got brought up. A lot of things from my childhood. A lot of things. A lot of things. Feeling like I needed attention, feeling like my voice wasn't heard. Actually being the light and not knowing it. Wanting to be saved and was not, couldn't. So I wrote down, what do I need to know now? You always had a voice. You were always the light. You are blind to your own light. There's a place for you now, and you will not be forgotten. And that last one, you will not be forgotten, got me on that biggest moment, that biggest release of the tower moment. And my mentor had told me about a past life in which me and I think a brother I remember were young, around 4 or 5, and were left behind because of famine and, just the necessity of having to save certain lives and not others. And so after that, I went right to there and just being so little and just crying, don't forget me, don't forget me, don't forget me. And, yeah, and I send, when those past lives come up and there are these lots of pain, I always send distance Reiki to that moment and do some healing. And then when there is the separation of souls, I work on putting the souls back together and putting that intention of the mom and the dad and the children, all the children who went with them, and then the children who were left behind. And I put all the souls together in a family and send healing to all of them, to all of the souls. And it's like, whenever that happens, it's like there's a ton of emotion, and then there's just this peace and just this release. And just this, I just gave that child a hug in which I was, and just said, you will never be forgotten. I will never forget you. And hearing that brings peace. That part of me that is in another life, is like, no, you're being seen. You will not be forgotten. I will not forget you. And obviously putting something out here like this is like, no, truly, you're not being forgotten. It's written down. It's verbalized. Like, it's just not going to happen. And I hope that can integrate in my system, that you will not be forgotten. Yeah, I think that's the hardest part with abandonment, and there's this feeling of abandonment or rejection or having to move on, is that pain of that I will be forgotten. And I don't know why, that obviously it's from that past life of why it hurt so much, right? Because I don't want to be forgotten, especially because of that, because I was left behind, and I was probably never forgotten, but it felt like I was forgotten. And so I hope the integration of that can help me resolve in this moment now that I will not be forgotten, that I will have a place in the hearts of people whose lives I've touched, and that I have made a difference. And even if we're not together or friends or whatever, that there's still a place there. That I have made a difference. I'm going to sit with that one because there's more. I hope I'm just going to say I hope that these moments move through you quickly. Because they are not fun. But there is healing. Have a good day.
Thank you for listening to Miracle in Time podcast. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and share with a friend. If you would like to know more about me or my services, please visit yourlightllc.com.